year. We've got a housing shortage now, and that is really the death knell of the American middle class. If our kids can't get into homes, that means they can't get equity, which means they can't borrow money and they can't start a business. They can't pursue their entrepreneurial impulses. And we go from being an ownership society to a rental society. And that's a colonial model. It's a feudal model, and it's not what America's supposed to be. We need to get all of these kids into homes, and that is going to be the primary thing that I do. And to end the chronic disease epidemic, we need to stop spending money on the military. We now have $34 trillion in debt. We're paying more for the service of that debt than our entire military budget. Within 5 years, 50 cents out of every dollar that we spend, that we collect in taxes, is going to go to servicing that debt. Within 10 years, 100%. And the two guys who are running for president against me, they can't fix this because they're the ones who ran up the debt. President Trump said he's going to balance the budget. Instead, he spent more money, $8 trillion in 4 years, more money than every president in the United States history combined since George Washington to George W. Bush, 283 years of history. And President Biden is in a race to catch up with him. President Biden is now running up another $1 trillion every 90 days. So, we're dead. This is existential to our country, and neither of these guys can fix it. I'm going to fix it. Oh, those are, I'd say, I also want to end the division in this country, to end the polarization. I think my campaign has been all about that, and that's why I attract roughly a third Republicans, a third Democrats, and a third independents, because I've refused to engage in the vitriol, the hatred, the polarization, the finger pointing. I said when I gave my announcement speech, if I'm successful at the end of this campaign, a lot of Americans are going to forget they're Republicans or Democrats and just remember that they're Americans. And that's one of my objectives.